What is going on? This is Black Apino, the Apple guy, and I'm going to be making a quick video on how to install a NV filter for your GoPro. So if you have a GoPro and you're not exactly sure what an NV filter is, I do have a previous video that I've recorded and I uploaded. I suggest you can take a look at that and kind of get you a better explanation of what an NV filter is and what you can do with it. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be installing the polarized one, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be filming using two of the three filters that come with this, because the third one is known as an ND8 uh, gradation UV filter, which basically means that I can take this filter if I'm going out to like the valley, or going on a hike, or going somewhere where I'm filming a lot of ground and scenic sites, and I want to get the best possible exposure without too much sun glare and all the other stuff kind of getting in the picture. Um, I'm going to, that's basically what the ND8 gradation one is. But I won't be using that because I'm going to be using either the polarized and the neutral, which so that way you can just figure out what's the differences between the two beyond me just basically showing it to you. So I'll be doing this first, and I guess you can call it an unboxing, if you will, since I haven't opened these since I've returned back from California for my vacation and realized how much of this I needed. So, and they certainly don't make this easy to get in. Oh, comes in a little case. So you've got a little case that it comes in, and as you can see, um, that's kind of cool. Only problem is that they don't label it, which is which. So I'm assuming the one in the middle will probably be the neutral, and then the one on the top will probably be the polarized, and the one on the bottom will be the neutral density gradation version. So there's that. And then looks like some little instructions. Basically tells you when to use it, what's what, and how to use it. And then that's pretty cool. I would recommend, it's a little quick reading if you want to take a look at that. And then it seems like we've got some, it says it comes with tethers. So you get three of them, obviously, because there's three lenses. And then let's see what else you get. So there's three, as you can see. So you get three of them. And then it looks like we get it's like a little microfiber cloth. It'll come out. And yep, you get a little microfiber cloth for cleaning off the lenses. Although I recommend just keeping them in the case if you don't plan on using them. And you get a little, sticker, which is kind of cool. So my recommendation would be to keep it inside the case if you don't plan on using them yet, or if you've already used one and you don't want to leave it on your GoPro. Take it up and leave it in the case, because once you scratch these, it's a pain in the butt to have to get one, because then you have to buy a whole new 3-pack, unless you want to go on Amazon and spend whatever it costs to buy just one, and then there goes a lot of money to just spend it just because you didn't want to keep it in the case. So we're gonna try this on my GoPro 5. And the reason why I'm using it on this one, because this is my primary GoPro that I use. I have another one, obviously, if you see my other videos. I have the Hero, but this one I use a majority because I shoot this. This one's in my 4K that I usually shoot. I use this at 4K at 30 frames a second. So we're going to be using this GoPro, and we're going to use the neutral one. And it seems pretty easy, actually. It doesn't seem like there's that much to it. That is pretty much it. I mean, there's no screws or nothing to screw into it. It looks like it just literally just fastens onto it. So basically, you just take this, fasten it on that, and that's pretty much it. Now, it will work in the frame if you want to use the frame for it. Unfortunately, you have to take it off first, then stick it in the frame for that to work. So we'll just take it off. You don't want to pull it off fast, because this lens, I would imagine, probably comes off if you exert too much force on it. So basically, we'll just put this back in. Take this, and as you can see, voila, it does fit on there, as you can see. Now, if you want to install a microphone on these, you will need to use a larger case. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those yet, or else I would have that using that instead. But with the larger case, you can still add this to it. It's basically just like it's just like using a frame with a giant piece of plastic in front of it instead of it just being exposed like this, and you can stick the mic on. So this is, I believe, the neutral, and I'm going to be making videos basically just kind of displaying the differences between the neutral and the polarized. That way you can kind of get like a somewhat of an idea of what's the best one to use depending on the circumstances on where you're at. So again, this is Black Apino, the Apple guy. Like and subscribe to my channel. I recommend that you take a look at my other GoPro videos if you're not sure about GoPros or if they're good for vlogging. I have a video on that, and I've also got a video on comparing the GoPros between the Hero 5 and the Hero itself. So I'll have a link with that one in the description, as well as I also have another video with the essentials of GoPro that you would use beyond just the NV filters. So again, it's Black Apino, the Apple guy. Subscribe to my channel. Feel free to browse, and thanks for watching.